One time.
I have a dream.
Two times.
I want a dream.
One time.
I have a dream.
Two times.
I want a dream.
Three times. I am the dream. Image is everything. Image is so powerful. Because the same person that walk in with a blue shirt, Hermes belt, and some jeans, and some pennies is the same person that can walk in with a suit. So the first thing we got to understand in our mind, we not tied to just doing one thing. We got to be versatile. When you see Curry, when he walk into the game, my boy got the suit on. Every time. LeBron, when he walk in, he got the suit on every time. That's how I go. So we got to be able to be versatile. It's not green to do stuff like that. Because what? It ain't talking about what you got on the paper. It's about the paper that you bringing in. You feel what I'm saying? Because after this, the next thing, we 18, we grown. Mama say, what? You got to get out my house and find something to do. Or some of us got to find something to do right now, depending on how your mama is, right? So from that perspective, when we start breaking down image, the first thing you want to ask yourself is, what happens when you show up? When you show up on Friday, what happened? Anytime. Can we depend on you? Can we account for you? Like, what do you look like when you get here? Where your mind at? Where your state of mind at? You feel me? So ask yourself, what happens when I show up? Like, really think about that. Like, when people see me, like, when they see my image, when they see my presence, they think, do the room shift or do people keep talking? Do people get quiet and start looking?
Yeah, when I walked in the party, the girls were just...
Simply because, right here with me, Ms. Lee, right here. Simply because I know how to interact and I know how to impact people. Because when you have your image, you got to know how you impact other people. And what's the purpose of having a team, having interactions? The ability to bring people into you. Everybody talking about they got a shooter, they got a squad, they got this, that, and the third. If you don't look like what I see in my mind, I don't want you. If you don't look like a quarterback, I don't want you on my team. If you don't look like a running back, if you don't look like a receiver, I don't want you on my team. If you don't look like you from my neighborhood, I don't want you on my block. Right or wrong?
Right.
Exactly. My boy sliding with me. So when it comes to the image, where am I at and what does it look like? What's something hard that you may be struggling with right now that you wish, you know what I'm saying, that you can't wait to see the other side of?
Probably getting looked at for college. Like now that I look back at it, like I played AAU last time, but now that I look back at it, I should have put more time in. Not that I didn't put in the work or put in time for it, but I would have spent more time. Try to go 6 days out the week, something like that. I would have put more time in it. Like I'm getting looks, but it's just I want to be further along than I am. Yeah.
Who you getting looks from right now?
Some schools up north. Like
that school?
Yeah.
So, but I'm with you. It's like, I want a bigger school. So,
yeah.
But what I would say is just because you already got your highlight tape, right?
Yeah.
I would just send it to all the schools. I send it to every school I could think. Just send it. And because that's being proactive and not waiting for stuff to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you're gonna ball out, but in addition to you balling out, man, I gotta show y'all who I am. You know what I'm saying? Because let's think about it, like, you was like, hey, bro, you keep it real, but you probably would have never like, oh, let me look at this dude's Instagram account. Had I would have never came here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had to introduce myself to y'all. And so sometimes in life, well, a lot of times in life, you got to introduce yourself to other people. And so that's on the court too. So like, I'm sure they see you, they gonna like, oh, she good, she got grades, man, we can use her. So that would be my piece of advice. What's the last thing I want to ask you? First impression, last impression when you first walked in. Like, what was your first impression when you walked in? Before I said anything, just first impression.
It probably would have been, who is he? What you finna talk about? Like, probably, that would probably be my first impression. Like, who is this? Yeah. My last impression, I'd say, nah, you really did have an impact on me. Like, especially how I think now. Like, mind-boggling, kind of, sort of, like, really make you think about the stuff you doing, how you doing it, what you doing, when you doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 100. The impact that y'all had on me is like softening me up more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because I could be like so hard, like, ah. But like the day when, you know, when the people that like, you know, who didn't have their homework or whatever, of course I want to give everybody something. I really want to just give everybody one. But, you know, but the fact is like, I'm like, man, more she over here, I got to give her homework. So I can't tell her though. You know what I'm saying? So it just softened me up. So that was the impact that y'all brought for me, like making my heart soft. So that's what I was saying.